Well guys, it looks like we're running and welcome to Key West. I have no idea what just happened. But hey, here we go. The joys of live streaming. So YouTube did that weird kick out thing again where I wasn't sure if it's my control phone or the whole stream that's not working. But hey, hey there, hey there. Alright, so we are starting our stream today here on Duval Street. And we are headed over to our totally freshly repainted Southernmost Buoy. Because she has been repainted, she's all shiny and new. So I figured, of course, we have to go and check that out since we were there last week while they were still repainting it. So let's see how the final touches went. So we started off on Duval Street, but we are headed down Angela right here into Bahama Village. So of course you know the famous intersection here of Duval Street and Petronia. Sorry, I actually think I said we're heading down Angela. We started at Angela and Duval Street and we're now heading down Petronia Street. Petronia is the one that has the rainbow intersection. But we are turning on to Whitehead, which is the street that is headed straight to the buoy. Hey, Rooster. We're following these guys here. Here is our Happy New Year house. Hemingway House here to our left with all these beautiful Royal Poinciana trees. Got the lighthouse to our right. And we're at the intersection of Whitehead and Truman Avenue. And if you zoom in, you can already see our buoy at the very end here of Whitehead Street. 3 more blocks to go. And of course, after visiting our buoy, we are going to head over to the Truman Waterfront. It's Tuesday. Looks like we're gonna have a nice sunset here, so it's time for us to head over for a nice and quiet and laid back sunset at the Truman Waterfront. And here she is, all repainted. If you remember last week, they had just finished all the bigger areas, the red, the black and the yellow, and it only said Southernmost, and here we are. We're back to our usual visual here. So unfortunately I'm all cabled up, so I can't really get off the trike and get any closer, because I initially had planned for a 2-camera setup, and since the stream barely started on a regular setup, I kind of scratched that. So you'll have to zoom in. Good thing we're streaming in 1080. So the very last thing they painted was the conch shell, the one that says Conch Republic at the top. So all the works were done during the night, so that during the day people were still able to come and visit. And yes, lots of people want the picture with our buoy. And so the webcam that filmed the guys when they were setting it on fire is right over there. And I don't know if you've seen the full story, so these guys decided to... It was a brilliant idea to set a Christmas tree on fire right here at the buoy, so they kind of damaged all the paint of the marker here. Obviously it's made of concrete, so luckily there wasn't any structural damage, just the paint was like blistering and burned off, and so they scraped all that off. I had to repaint pretty much everything. And not only were those guys on camera, they were also in some of the local bars that had webcams. So we had Cameron from Irish Kevin's, who recognized them, you know, obviously right the next day, our coconut telegraph here. Everybody knew about what happened at the buoy the night from, well, actually early morning of New Year's Day. And so the bartender named Cameron from Irish Kevin's saw their pictures that everybody's been sharing online and remembered them. And guess why he remembered them so well? Is because apparently that guy, well, one of those two, was one of the only ones that night that did not even tip on New Year's Eve. Let that sink in. And so they went through footage from Irish Kevin's, and then they could see who they were. They found the receipt from their credit cards and the names, but they couldn't release the names right away because they were from, one of them was from out of state. So it took them a couple of days before they were able to present them with a warrant. So that's kind of how it worked. So watch what you're doing on a small island like Key West. Nothing beats coconut telegraph. And that's what happens when you don't tip. Then bartenders tend to remember you. Apparently some of the Irish cabins footage also showed them trying to hit on several girls, and they were pretty unlucky that night, so I guess that might have added to their frustration and wanting to set things on fire. So this is Little Virginia Street here. In Bahama Village. So believe it or not, this is actually Truman Avenue on its very last block. Which is kind of funny because it's a really small street, small one-way street here in Bahama Village. So this is Truman Avenue. And we're turning onto Emma Street. So Emma Street only has a small part that is, let's say, in public space. I don't really know how you say it. Because the other part of Emma Street is inside the Truman Annex, so it doesn't cut through. And then another part is on the naval base. So this is Little Emma Street here, parallel to Duval Street, but we are 3 blocks down. So you have Duval, Whitehead, Thomas, and then this little piece of Emma Street. Over here, the blue building is now a art shop. One of our local artists here used to be, during the segregation, a cinema, here in Bahama Village. And we are going to head over to the Truman Waterfront by cutting through here. So there are several ways to access Truman Waterfront. You can go through the Truman Annex. You can go down, I think it's Angela Street. The reason why we're not doing that is that it's a one-way. And the Duval Loop bus does go through there, so if you're unlucky and you have the bus coming in your direction, you kind of don't really know how to get out of the way, especially on a trike. Might be easier on a bike, but the trike does take a little bit more space. So we're taking this little street here by the football field. Our brand new one over here. And guys, the gangway is back. It still says that it's closed officially, but at least it's physically accessible again. So our Coast Guard ship, the Ingham, was up in Tampa in the dry dock to repair some leaks. and she's been back, I think, for a little over a week. We were here last Tuesday, which was pretty much in the very beginning when she was brought back here. Hey! A little pelican photo shoot going on here. I'm not sure if that's Buddy. Last week we were introduced to Buddy, who hangs out with one of our local fishermen here. And Gabe actually came here to run one of these mornings this week, and he was already here in the morning. I mean, the guy fishing, I mean. And Buddy was there too, hanging out. Just two friends fishing here at the Truman Waterfront. And guys, it's official sunset time. The sun has set here in Key West. So nightfall in Key West. If you're just joining us, we are at the Truman Waterfront Park. We went for a little Backstreet Bike Ride. And then on Tuesdays we like to come here for the sunset. It's a nice and laid back location to watch the sunset, very different from Mallory Square. Of course, we will be at the Mallory Square Sunset Celebration on Friday for our TJF stream. So guys, if this is your first time with us, we are a Key West live streaming channel and we're live almost every day of the week. So please like and subscribe and make sure you hit the little notification bell so you get notified whenever we are live from Key West. And we will be back live tomorrow, 6:30 from Captain Tony's Saloon, the original Sloppy Joe's. Let's see if things are getting as interesting as they were yesterday. Key West is always full of surprises. You know, you think Monday evening is going to be a quiet night. And nope, that's not what happened. So everybody's headed back to shore after their respective sunset sails. Oh, thank you so much, NEB, for the super chat. Buddy. Hi there, Pelican. Oh, I got you. Yeah. And thank you so much, Bob, for the super chat. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the plane up there is actually bright pink instead of white. So we're catching the afterglow here at the Truman Waterfront. Here with our museum ship, The Ingham. And yes, I confirm she has not been repainted up in the dry dock, so they were just doing the repairing the leaks. So again, you can come and visit the Ingham Coast Guard ship here. It's a museum ship now, and the money raised for the entrance fee is used to restore and preserve the Ingham. And on weekends, definitely on Saturday nights, but I think on Friday nights too, which actually depends on the season. So on weekends they have a happy hour starting exactly 1 hour before sunset. So if the sunset is at 6:05, you can access at 5:05. But currently she is still closed, although it still says reopening January 2022. So hopefully she'll be back open when we check back next Tuesday. So when that happy hour is happening here on the after deck, there is a little bar that is like right there, and they still need to put the awnings back on, but you can come here and enjoy a sunset over the water and watch it right from the Ingham. We actually did that. If you want to see in more detail what that looks like, there is a stream. You can just use the search function. So we came here for sunset and had a couple of drinks here to check that out for you. So thank you so much everybody for watching tonight. We will be back tomorrow from Captain Tony's Saloon starting 6:30 in the evening. So hope you all enjoy your Tuesday night. Stay safe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Take care everybody. Ciao ciao. So yeah guys, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, remember in the beginning of the stream, when nothing was working, I was actually trying to play around with that 2 camera setup. And so here's our second camera, and I figured, you know, since it's the end of the stream, I might as well try it again. And for some odd reason, now it works. It didn't work in the beginning, but I had to reboot everything. So it's just a little test. Just a little trial here. Can't promise that's gonna work all the time, because apparently there is a bug that YouTube doesn't recognize it when I use 2 cameras, so it's kind of weird. Kind of stops the stream. But hey, gotta try. we got some nice afterglow here going on, and I'm actually also checking if we have sound coming in from one camera. Even though if I switch cameras, I'm still on the same microphone. Alright, okay. So just checking with you guys, and did a little test. So again, stay safe everybody. I see you guys tomorrow. Bye!